the big shining light of the whole evening to me was Ilya Samsonov. Just he
Yeah.
looks poised, man. Like, you know how you see a guy come down on a rush and the goalie's kind of like tense or hesitant or which way is he going? And then the goalies that are on top of things, like, you know, you watch Boston's game and Tampa's games and stuff, and their goaltenders are just they're big and they're poised and they're in position and they're not scrambling and they're not worried. You can just see it in their movements. And Ilya looked exactly that way last night. He seemed to be in position in the zone and, you know, turns away almost 97% of the shots his way. You're going to give your team a chance to win every time with that. And he did. And, you know, like I said before, he's my pick to start the playoffs if they started right now.
So let me ask you this question. Should Ilya Samsonov's home record be factored into the decision-making process when trying to figure out who gets the game one nod, assuming the Leafs get home ice advantage here?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, everything's going to be taken. Why would you have something that's valuable that you don't take into
True.
account when
Yeah.
making a huge decision? I mean, you're even taking into account the experience level in the playoffs of Matt Murray. I mean, that's going to be a factor. That's a factor with how much you get paid. It's a factor of what your contract looks like. It's your factor of who wants you on your team. It's huge. Some guys get hired, not necessarily goaltenders, but players, just based on their experience factor and what they can bring to the locker room. And it's, you know, you're going to look at that with goaltenders, and with Ilya Samsonov having such a good home record, if they get home ice, of course you're going to look at that, man. And I just think the biggest thing is who's playing right now, who has the highest confidence, who's got their game figured out, who's on top of their stuff right now. At the word go, when you're playing tomorrow, you're going to go with that guy, and you're going to factor in all those different things into your decision making.